Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Thank you all so much for your continued love and support of the channel. I really do appreciate it. And in today's pick a card reading, we're going to be looking at what does your mother think of you? And to do this reading, I've laid out 3 piles of cards here. Pile number 1, you're going to be this red Flowe Agate crystal. Pile 2, you're going to be this white crystal here. And pile 3, you're going to be this green Aventurine here. So take a minute and focus on the piles and decide which one you're most drawn to. You can then scroll down to the description box below where I have timestamps listed for each pile. You can then click on your timestamp and you'll be directly forwarded to your reading. So let's get into the reading. Hi, pile 1. So you guys chose the red Flowe Agate here. And you received the Courage card, number 8. And it says, Courage in the face of conflict. We have this beautiful warrior here. So I'm getting the message here from Spirit that your mother thinks you are very courageous, pile 1. She thinks that you are someone who is very brave, very courageous, and you stand up for yourself and for your beliefs in the face of conflict. You're not afraid to express yourself. You're not afraid to stand up for what you believe in. And I think she's really proud of this. I think she, or is very proud of you for this, I should say. And I feel like with these birds being here, she also feels like you're very spiritual. You're very spiritually connected. You might even be, psychic in some way, or just have very strong spiritual beliefs, is what I'm picking up here. And with the rabbits being here, I feel like your mom also thinks that you're very abundant. You're very stable. You're very, established financially, materially, well off. She thinks, that you're just this strong, stable, courageous person here is the energy that I get from this card. So really beautiful, pile 1. So let's get another card here for you guys. So Spirit, what does pile 1's mother think of them, please? What does their mother think of them, please, for pile 1? What does their mother, thank you. So you have number 6 here with discernment. Interesting. So I feel like your mom also thinks that you are very discerning. You're very careful about the decisions you make, about the things you do. I feel like she thinks you're a very deep thinker. You really think about the choices that you make in life, and you make sure that they're right for you. And you're very discerning in terms of, who you let into your life, and the things that you say, the things that you do. And I think she also admires this about you. She knows that you're someone who doesn't just make rash decisions or impulsive decisions. You really think about them and you make sure that they're right for you. So really interesting, pile 1. So I want to get another card here. So, Spirit, what does pile one's mother think of them, please? Whoa. Okay, so you have Catherine Labouré, the patroness of miraculous healing. And it says, I am ready to heal. I am worthy of the miracles meant for me. Beautiful energy, pile one. So yeah, I feel like your mom feels like you are this healer here. You are someone who is capable of healing others and even yourself, I feel like here. But I feel like she feels like you have this miraculous gift of healing. And this could be healing in different ways. You know, it could be physical healing. It could be emotional healing, spiritual healing, mental healing. Whatever it is here, you're capable of this. You know, you're capable of healing yourself, healing other people, other souls. And she feels like this is heaven sent. You know, this is a gift that the divine has given to you. And I feel like she, you know, feels like you are this radiant light here, this healing presence, this healing energy to everyone that you come in contact with. And again, I feel like she really admires this about you and knows that you're capable of this miraculous healing here. So beautiful, pile one. So let's get another card here. Spirit, what does pile one's mother think of them, please? What does their mother think of them, please? What does their mother think of them? For pile one, please. What does their mother think of them? Thank you. So you have number 13 here with mugwort dreams. And it says rhythm, higher self, reality, rest. Beautiful. So I'm getting the message here from this card, pile one, that your mother thinks that you are really in touch with your higher self here. You are someone who, like I said before, knows what's right for you and makes the right decisions for yourself. You know, you're very discerning and you listen to your intuition. You listen to your higher self. And, you know, you're very in touch with the divine and you're very in touch with your higher self. And it creates, I think, this beautiful rhythm for you here. Because you are so in touch with your higher self. And I think, you know, your mother knows this about you. And again, I think she's very proud of you for that, for, you know, listening to your higher self and becoming the best version of yourself here. So really beautiful. So I want to get one last oracle here for you guys before we get into your tarot. So Spirit, what does pile one's mother think of them, please? What does their mother think of them, please? Whoa, okay. Too many, Spirit. What does pile one, thank you. Okay. So you have number 14 with the crystal path. And the keywords are mineral spirits, crystal beings. Wow, beautiful. So yeah, I feel like, like I said before, I feel like your mom, you know, feels like you are this spiritual being here. This person who is very in touch with their higher self, with their intuition, and with the divine. And you may be someone who works with crystals or who has a love for crystals. And I think your mom knows this about you. You know, she sort of senses that you're someone who appreciates the beauty and the value of crystals, the spiritual meaning behind them, the importance of them. Um, and so she sees you as, like I said before, just this beautiful spiritual being who is able to heal and is able to, um, stand up for what they believe in, and be courageous and be in touch with their higher self, with their intuition, and with their higher power as well. So really, really beautiful, pile one. So I want to get some tarot now to clarify this energy here. So Spirit, what does pile one's mother think of them, please? What does their mother think of them, please? Thank you. Okay, so you have the Seven of Cups here. Interesting, because the Seven of Cups is when we're sort of in this dreamlike state. We're dreaming about different things, we're imagining different things. So I feel like your mother thinks that you have a very good imagination, pile one. And you may be the type of person who daydreams a lot, or just has a lot of dreams for themselves. And I think your mom knows this about you. She knows that you're a very dreamy, imaginative type person. And with this energy being here, I also feel like she thinks you're also creative. You have such a good imagination that you're able to create beautiful things, whether that's artistically, in your job or in your hobbies or whatever it is. I feel like she feels like you are just this imaginative, creative person here. So beautiful. So Spirit, what does pile one's mother... Oops. Okay, so you also have the Six of Pentacles here. And the Six of Pentacles is about being materially and financially stable, and also being very generous with your money, with your resources. So I feel like your mother thinks that you are this stable person here who makes enough money for themselves and is able to provide for themselves and live pretty well, pretty comfortably. And I feel like she also feels like you're a generous person. You give to others when they need you or when they ask of you, and you share your resources, you share your wealth, you share your time, your effort. So very stable energy here with the Six of Pentacles. So beautiful. So Spirit, what does pile one's mother think of them, please? What does their mother think of them, please? For pile one. What does their mother think of them, please? For pile one. Thank you. Okay, you also have the Page of Pentacles here. And again, the Page of Pentacles is a very stable energy. It's somebody who works hard for what they want and who's very organized, very capable. So I think your mother thinks that you are a hard worker and someone who works towards their goals, who, has these dreams and works to make them a reality. And you're very organized, you're very efficient. I think she thinks you're very capable. And, I think she knows that you're just this hard worker here who makes this stability for themselves and creates this solid, stable foundation for yourself. So beautiful, pile one. So let's get one final card here. Spirit, what does pile one's mother think of them, please? Thank you. Okay. Let's see. So we have the star card here. Beautiful. So yeah, I feel like your mom thinks that you are basically the star here. I feel like she thinks you're someone who, like I said before, is very dreamy, is very imaginative, but you're someone who never gives up hope. You know, you're someone who always has hope for the future. You're someone who works towards your dreams, towards your goals, and you have this star-like energy about you. You may be someone who is in some type of job or career where you are in the spotlight. You know, you could be like an actor, a singer, you know, a dancer. You could be you know, a lot of different kind of careers here, but I see, you know, she feels like you're sort of in the spotlight here, and she sees you as this star. So you have this star-like quality about you, and she feels like you are a winner with all of these ribbons here. You know, there's this idea of you being a winner here, you being someone who gains attention very easily, and people love you, you know, people adore you, and she feels like you are this shining star here. So beautiful, pile one. So I just want to get one final card here from this little deck for you guys. So Spirit, can we get some last guidance or messages for pile one, please? How their mother, what their mother thinks of them, please, for pile one. Thank you. Okay, so you have this card here, and it says reconsider your commitments. And then we have yes and no here on this card. And it says, have you piled so much on your plate that there's little room for you? Identify what truly matters and graciously decline the rest. There's a universe of meaningful opportunities on the other side of no. In fact, every no makes space for the perfect yes. Your freedom is closer than you think. Interesting. So I'm getting the message here that your mother really wants you to practice saying no more here, and practice saying no so that you can focus on yourself more here. You know, you may be somewhat of a people pleaser here, you know, and I think your mother sees this about you, and I think she wants you to focus a little more on yourself, you know, doing things that make you happy, doing things that you want to do, you know, and maybe saying no to others sometimes so that you can create that room for yourself. You know, you can focus more on yourself. So really interesting advice and guidance there, pile one. So I feel like that's all I have for you guys today, pile one. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I hope it was helpful. If it was, please let me know down below. Otherwise, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile two. So you guys chose this white crystal here. And you have the intention card here, number 19, and it says spinning fate. Interesting. So I'm getting the message here, pile 2, that your mother thinks that you are someone who is very intentional in your life, very intentional about what you say, about what you do, about how you act. You're someone who really takes the time to figure out, what do I want to do with my life? How do I want to show up in the world? And what do I want to create? What do I want to manifest? So I feel like she feels like you are this very intentional person. You don't do things haphazardly or say things, just to say them. You're very intentional about what you say and what you do, pile 2. And I think, she feels like you have this almost magical ability to manifest what you want and to create what you want in your life. So really, really beautiful, pile 2. So let's get another card here. Spirit, what does pile 2's mother think of them, please? What does pile 2's mother think of them, please? What does their mother thank you? Okay, so you have number 1 here with the healing temple, and it says restoration, cure, safety. Beautiful energy. So I'm getting the message here from this card that your mother also feels that you are a healer, pile 2. You are someone who is able to heal either yourself or others here. You're able to make them feel better, feel safe, feel restored in some way. This could resonate in a lot of different ways. You could be like a doctor or a nurse. You could be a social worker, a therapist, but even if you're not, she feels like you have this healing energy about you here. And when people come into contact with you, they feel like they are in this healing place, this healing temple here, because you create this feeling of safety and of restoration and of health and wellness around you. And, she really recognizes this about you. And I think she feels very good in your presence, and she knows that others do as well. So beautiful, pile 2. So let's get another card here for you guys. Spirit, what does pile 2's mother think of them, please? Okay, so you have levitation here, and it says higher ground, belief, mastery, meditation. Wow, beautiful. So yeah, I think your mother really believes or feels that you guys are very spiritual. I think she feels like you have a lot of spiritual power and ability here. Maybe even the ability to levitate, or to come to this place of higher ground. Maybe some of you meditate or practice levitation or practice, some other form of yoga or spirituality here. But I think, your mother just feels like you are in touch with the divine here, and you are very spiritual, and you are this spiritual master here, in some shape or form. And, I think she's very proud of you for being able to practice your spirituality and to really work on it and to prioritize it in your life. So really, really beautiful, pile 2. So let's get another card here. Spirit, what does pile 2's mother think of them, please? What does their mother think of them, please? What does their mother think of them, please, for pile 2? What does their mother think of them? Okay. So you have Marguerite Porret here with the Mystic of Divine Love. And it says, love is divine and I am nothing except love. Wow, beautiful. So yeah, I feel like your mother feels like you are this loving being here, this loving person who has such a big heart and who has this beautiful divine love within them, this beautiful light that you carry with you and that you express to everybody that you come in contact with. You're capable of unconditional love, pile 2, and you show that in your interactions with others. And your mom just sees this beautiful heart that you have, and I think she's so proud of you for that. And I think she, I also feel like with this card, we have the Mystic of Divine Love here. So I feel like she also feels like you are this mystical being. You may practice mysticism, you may believe in mysticism, you may be a mystic yourself, but she sees this mystical divine love within you here. And I feel like she just feels like you are this radiant being here, who just radiates love around you. So beautiful energy, pile 2. So I want to get one last oracle here. So Spirit, what does pile 2's mother think of them, please? What does their mother think of them, please, for pile 2? What does their mother think of them? Okay, so you have number 14 here with teaching. Interesting. So I feel like your mother really feels like you are this teacher here, pile 2. For some of you, you could actually be a teacher, for your career. But if you're not, your mom just feels like you are this teacher here. So she feels like you're very knowledgeable, you're very wise, and you have this way with other people where you're able to convey your knowledge to them and really teach them how to do things, or she feels like you are this guide here, this teacher, and she sees these abilities that you have within you to teach. So like I said, for some of you, you could be an actual teacher here, but even if you're not, your mom sees you as a teacher here, as a guide in some way. So maybe you've even given her advice or tips or knowledge of some sort, and she recognizes that. She knows that about you. And I feel like she admires that quality as well. So beautiful, pile 2. So I want to get some tarot now to clarify this energy here. So Spirit, what does pile 2's mother think of them, please? What does pile 2's mother think of them, please? What does their mother think of them, please, for pile 2. Okay, so you have the Three of Pentacles here. And the Three of Pentacles is about working towards our goals. And it's also about, you know, working well with others. So I feel like your mom thinks that you're a very hardworking person, someone who knows what they want and goes after it, you know, and works very hard at it. You're very determined. You're very motivated. You're very committed to what you do here. And I feel like she also thinks that, you know, you are someone that works well with other people. You know, you're able to talk to other people. You're able to work with other people. And, you know, with these people being in the background here, sort of watching this person, I feel like she feels like you, again, are sort of this teacher, where other people look at you and admire you and say, wow, you know, how is she doing that? Or how is he doing that? Or, you know, I want to learn how to do that from this person, because your mother sees you as this capable person here who others can learn from. You are this teacher, this guide here. So really interesting energy, pile 2. So let's get another card here. Spirit, what does pile 2's mother think of them, please? What does pile 2's mother think of them? Okay, you also have the Hierophant here. And again, the Hierophant can be an energy of teaching, of guiding. So again, that message is coming up strongly here for you guys. But it can also be, you know, an energy of being very committed to something or someone. You know, for some of you, this could represent, you know, you being very committed to what you do, to your career here. Or for some of you, this could be, you know, a marriage or a relationship that you're in. And if that's the case, I feel like your mother sees you as being, you know, happily stable in love, you know, whether you're married or just in a relationship. She sees this marriage or relationship as very stable, very solid, and she sees you being happy in it. But for others of you, I feel like this is about, you know, teaching again, or you being very good at what you do in your career. So interesting. So Spirit, what does pile 2's mother think of them, please? Thank you. Okay, so you also have the Knight of Wands here. Interesting, because the Knight of Wands is an energy of being very passionate about what we're doing, you know, being very, like I said before, going after what you want, you know, being passionate about it, being committed to it. So whatever you do in your life or in your career, I feel like your mom sees you as being very passionate about it, very committed towards it. And you really take the actions to achieve your dreams, to go after your goals. And she recognizes this about you. And I feel like she feels like you're this problem solver here as well. You're able to solve whatever problem you face and whatever challenge comes towards you. You're able to sort of figure that out and to solve whatever problems you have. So really beautiful. Spirit, what does pile 2's mother think of them? Okay, you also have the 10 of Cups here. Beautiful. So yeah, your mother also feels like you are a very happy person and a very successful person. And, you know, for a lot of you, this could be a happy marriage that you're in. This could be just a happy relationship that you have. But she sees you being very happy emotionally. someone who feels stable in their romantic life or their, love life, someone who enjoys themselves, someone who has fun, who is a happy person, and who's very stable, very solid. So beautiful energy, pile 2. So I just want to get one final message here from this deck for you guys. So Spirit, can we get some last guidance or messages for pile 2, please, about how their mother thinks of them? Final messages or guidance, please, for pile number 2. Final, thank you. Okay, so you have this card here, and it says, risk it. And it says, great things are born from those brave enough to fly, those who are willing to risk failure. Your dreams require action, and you're ready to make a move. Remember, you have nothing to lose. Even if you flop, you'll receive valuable insight. So get off your butt and take a leap. Go for it. Wow, beautiful, pile 2. So yeah, I feel like your mother really just wants you to go for your dreams here and not worry about falling, not worry about failing, but just go for what you want and take that risk, take that leap in whatever you want to achieve here, whatever you want to manifest in life. She wants you to be brave. She wants you to be courageous. And she wants you to just go for it, pile 2. So really beautiful message there. So I feel like that is all I have for you guys today, pile 2. I hope you enjoyed this reading and I hope it was helpful. If it was, and you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I would love to have you as a subscriber. Otherwise, I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hi, pile 3. So you guys chose the green Aventurine crystal here. And you received, I'm just going to cover this here, number 36 with your path. And it says, have courage to follow your own path. Beautiful energy here. So I'm getting the message here that your mother feels like you are someone very courageous here, pile 3. Someone who does follow your own path and doesn't let anybody else dictate what you do or, what you become or what you manifest here. You're someone who sort of just goes for what you want, and becomes the person you want to become. So, she sees you as this person who follows your own path here, even if that path differs from what others want for you or for what, society thinks you should do. You're just very independent and you're very true to yourself here, very courageous. And like I said before, you stay true to what you want, to what you believe. And I think she really admires this about you, pile 3. So beautiful. So let's get another card here. Spirit, what does pile 3's mother think of them, please? What does their mother think of them, please, for pile 3? Okay, so you have number 30 here with divine timing. Beautiful. So I feel like your mother also feels like you are someone who believes in divine timing here and who knows that things happen when they're meant to happen, when the universe and your higher power want them to happen for you. And, you know, she knows that you're someone who doesn't just rush through life, or, you know, who's impatient about their goals, their dreams. She knows that you're going to wait until the time is right, you know, and that you're going to accept that time of waiting here until it's meant for you, until it happens for you. And I think she really admires this about you. And, you know, with this eye being here, I feel like your mother thinks that you're very in touch with your intuition and with your third eye. You may be someone who is even psychic here, or who's able to see the future. And, you know, you're able to get in touch with your higher self and know that things are going to happen for you when they're meant to happen in divine timing. So really beautiful, pile 3. Let's get another card here. Spirit, what does pile 3's mother think of them, please? What does their mother think of them, please? For pile 3. What does their mother think of them, please? Whoa, okay. So you have Yamoja here with the goddess of all that flows. And it says, I am an ocean of creative energy. I give birth to what exists within me. Beautiful energy, pile 3. So yeah, I feel like your mother thinks that you are a very creative person, pile 3. Someone who's able to manifest and create beautiful things, whether that's, you know, you could be an artist, you could be a designer, you could be really anything here. But she feels that you are this creative being. And, you know, I'm also getting a lot of water energy here with this card. So maybe some of you are connected to the water in some way. Maybe you love to swim. Maybe you are a water sign. Maybe maybe you're someone who connects with water in your creations. You know, maybe you become more creative or inspired by the water. But whatever, you know, however it resonates here, I feel like she thinks that you are just this beautiful creator, beautiful manifester, and that you are able to create whatever you desire here. And whatever you create, I feel like she thinks it's beautiful. So really interesting, pile 3. So let's get another card here. Spirit, what does pile 3's mother think of them, please? What does their mother think of them, please, for pile 3? What does their mother think of them, please, for pile 3? What does their mother think of them, please, for pile 3? Okay, so you have songbirds here, number 11, and it says, Hexbreaker, sound healing, final goodbye, release. Interesting. So I'm getting the energy from this card here, pile 3, that your mother feels like you are a powerful healer here. Someone who is able to heal either yourself or others in some type of way. You know, this could be spiritual healing, it could be mental healing, it could be physical healing, but she sees you as this beautiful healer here. And even somebody who's able to transmute negative energy into positive energy, you know, because we do have Hexbreaker here. So you're someone who's able to sort of take the negativity and make it into something positive, something beautiful. So, you know, maybe you are someone who is able to transmute that shadow energy into light, you know, for example. But she sees you as this beautiful, like I said, healer here. And you're able to transmute and change energies here. So really interesting, pile 3. So let's get one last oracle card here. Spirit, what does pile 3's mother think of them, please? What does their mother think of them? Okay. So you have number 8 with the liminal dance, and it says delicacy, fragility, transience. Beautiful. So yeah, I'm getting the energy from this card that your mother also feels or thinks that you are a very delicate person, a very fragile person. And, you know, I don't mean that like in terms of, you know, physical qualities here. I mean, although you could be, you know, you could have a very delicate appearance to you. But I think that she feels like you are someone who is sort of fragile, maybe emotionally, maybe mentally, maybe physically, like I said. But, you know, she sees you as also this very graceful person. And with the dance being here, you could even be a dancer, or, you know, you could like to dance here. But she sees you sort of as this graceful, delicate, beautiful person. I get the message here. But someone who, you know, she does need to be careful about the things she says, or, you know, the things she does around you, because I feel like she does know that you have this fragile quality to you, or this you know, delicate nature about you. So she needs to, you know, people need to sort of be aware of that and to treat you in, you know, this delicate manner. So that's sort of the energy that I get there. So very interesting. So I want to get some tarot now to clarify this energy. So you have the Page of Cups here. Beautiful, because the Page of Cups it's a very loving energy. I think that your mother feels that you're somebody who is very loving towards others, very nurturing. You take care of your family and the people you love very well here, because we do have this boy and he's watering his plants here. So you're very caring, you're very nurturing, pile 3. And she sees this about you. And she, I feel like, you know, she also feels like you're a very happy person here, because we do have this boy with this big smile on his face. So I think she thinks that you are happiest when you are nurturing others, when you are taking care of others here. And, you know, she feels like you would be, you know, a very good mother or very good father, however it resonates here. So beautiful. You also receive the Queen of Wands here. And the Queen of Wands is somebody who is very passionate, very courageous. And she knows what she wants. She goes after what she wants. And, you know, she's very passionate. She's very committed to whatever she does. So I think your mom feels like you are this powerful person here, this person who knows what they want and goes after it, pile 3. And like I said before, you are this creator here, because the Queen of Wands is also a very creative energy. She's a powerful manifester, someone who creates beautiful things. So I feel like your mom really, really sees this creative side of you as well here. So beautiful. So Spirit, what does pile 3's mother think of them, please? What does their mother think of them, please? For pile 3. What does their mother think of them, please? Okay, so you have the Fool card here. Interesting, because the Fool card is about taking risks and taking a leap of faith, you know. So I feel like your mother thinks that you are someone who's very brave, someone who's very courageous, and you're not afraid to take that leap of faith. You know, so however that resonates for you, you know, she thinks that you don't let the world or other people or other things stop you. You know, if you want to do something, you do it. You know, you go after it. And if you want to move, you know, you move. Or if you want to take a new job, you do it. You know, you're just someone who takes that leap here. And I think she really admires that about you. And you also have the King of Wands here. And again, that's very powerful energy, because the King of Wands is a leader. He's somebody that, you know, is very powerful, is very strong. And so I feel like your mom feels like you are this strong leader here, this person who has all of these tools in their toolbox and knows how to use them. You know, you're capable of manifesting things. You're capable of creating stability for yourself, creating wealth for yourself. And, you know, you're just this strong, stable person here, who's very talented, you know, with all these different cleaning tools here. I feel like she feels like you have many different skills, many different abilities, and you're just, you know, able to sort of do anything here, is sort of the energy I get. So beautiful, pile 3. So I want to get one final message here for you guys from this deck. So Spirit, can we get some final messages or guidance for pile 3, please? Final messages or guidance, please, for pile number 3. Thank you. Okay, so you have this card here, and it says, give each other space. And it says, sometimes it's hard to work out our differences when we don't have enough space. So take a step back to create room for authentic conversation. Perhaps you need to consult with a therapist to guide you through the emotional thicket, or maybe you just need some new tools for healthy communication. Whatever it is, don't try to fix it right now. Give each other space. Interesting message coming through. So I feel like for some of you, you know, if you've been having some sort of argument or emotional conflicts or issues here, maybe in your relationship, your marriage, I feel like your mother really wants you to take some time out here and really give you and your partner, or you and this person, some time here, some space to work things out, and, you know, to really talk to this person and sort of get on the same page as them. So that message is coming through here. And, you know, I also feel like, you know, there's a message here about sort of maintaining your independence, you know, really giving yourself time and room to grow on your own, you know, separate from whatever relationship or emotional, you know, commitments that you have here. But just really giving yourself time and space is sort of coming through here as well. So I feel like that's all I have for you guys today, pile 3. I hope you liked this reading, and I hope it was helpful. If it was, please let me know down below. Otherwise, thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you next time. Bye.